What advice do you have around what are the do's and don'ts of pitching the media?
A couple of them, lots of them, but let me give you some highlights. One is do it consistently because it is a bit of a numbers game. You got to play the numbers, right? Like if you just sit back and go, oh, I don't know if the media is interested in me, they won't be. But if you move forward and speak to them and see the steps, take baby steps to speak to the media. It can be small media, it can be larger media. The point is that you're going to get impact and influence, right? So I would tell you do's, stay consistent and persistent. Don't just sell your business. This isn't just about selling your business, so to speak, whatever your business is. You want to be fitting into something that's going on in the media, something that's interesting, something that's a story where you can be seen as an authority, even if it's a sort of backdoor or side door approach. So I'm really big on, I like to call it use everything you've got, Paul. And what does that mean? Well, if you're a woman, use International Women's Day. If you're Christian, use Christian media. If you're any ethnicity, use that. I'm sure there's some kind of newsletters that are written just for you, right? I really think people miss this point. And so I would really encourage you to use all kinds of ways to get in, because by doing that, like, let me tell you about Ace, who it is her real name, but let me share with you that she was in my virtual publicity course, and we were going deep on this use everything you've got content. And I looked across the screen because they're all interactive and virtual. And I said, hey, you know what? Can I just ask you where you're from? She said, well, I'm of Filipino origin. I said, great. We got something going on right now called #StopAsianHate. You can be a speaker for this. She said, really? I never thought about that. I said, yes. And what I'd like you to do is start doing it. Well, do you know, first of all, she'd come into my course because she wanted to build leads and referrals, just like you should be doing, using publicity as a strategy. And then when I started saying, well, let's use the fact that you're Filipino, go out and talk about #StopAsianHate. That's the story that got her, get this, to be an ambassador in the Filipino community. And on top of that, she actually made a big list, which is the top 30 businesses under 30, top Filipino businesses under 30. She's 28. Now, is that super great? Of course it is. Do you think she can leverage that? She actually not only leveraged it, but that week alone, when all this started happening, she got 3 speaking engagements. That built her business.